Hey everyone, for today's lesson, I'm just going to show you a few tips and tricks that will help you survive in my classroom, my paperless classroom, where we're going to be doing everything online, and I'm sure a lot of your other teachers are going to be doing this as well. So, sometimes you click on something, a link, and it pulls it up as a separate tab on Safari, and say you want this to be two separate windows. You don't want to be going back and forth between tabs. All you have to do is click and hold and pull that over, and then you have two separate screens. Okay, now say you want to be doing an assignment and you want to have everything in front of you. For example, this week some of you are going to be working on the Office 365 breakdown, the Teams breakdown, listening to the videos, and then you're answering questions with the technology review. So you want to have this open because you're rereading it. And if you look, it's kind of small if you keep it on Schoology, but if you click here or click here, again, you can download it and it will show up here. I think that, yep, it just automatically brought that one up for me. I'm going to go back to this week and I'm going to pull up the technology review questions. And as you see, it's a document. So what you're going to do is you're going to download it, pull it up, and then you can just write your own answers on it. You will hit File, Save As, and then save it how you would like so that you can upload that to the assignment on Schoology here under the Submission section. Now, you say you don't want to be going back and forth between these two things. It's hard to keep remembering what you just read. So if you click this button, actually just hover over it. If you click it once, it'll go enter full screen. If you hover over it, you get these options that you can click to bring this to the right part of the screen. And then you just click on the other page that you want up. And here you go. You can be looking at both. Now, this is kind of small, so maybe I want to try that again. And all I have to do is click Command and the plus sign, and I can zoom in on anything, any internet screen, any document, whatever, and you can hit Command minus to go back out, and then you can try that again. So I have to pull up we don't want that to be the full screen. We want that to be the shared screen on the left. And I lost the other one. 1 second. Okay, just gonna pull it back up. And there it is. Okay, so now I can hover over, bring this to the right. And we need to have both open. Sorry guys, see, I'm not a professional. I'm actually fairly new to this. I didn't even know this was an option. I learned it recently. So you bring this to the left, pull this up on the right. You can be answering your questions over here as you're reading about it over here. Okay, now you know how you're on your iPhone and you screenshot something because say you found a new pair of shoes that you want to send to your mom because you want them for Christmas, and she asks you to send you a screenshot. Well, you can screenshot on a MacBook as well. Say you have a question about a problem, and say this was a PDF and it was just a picture of the document and you couldn't highlight this question and send it to me. You could hit Shift Command 4. You get this little site looking thing, and you would just click and pull, and you took a picture of that question, and you can upload it to whatever you're going to ask me about it on in your email or Schoology, and now you have a picture of that. And finally, on Word, we have this little search bar to search the document for, like, say, I want to know every time assignment is pulled up. There we go. It highlights it. Well, guess what? You can do the same thing on the internet. So say we're reading an article on September 11th. Oh, Wikipedia already has one. Say we're reading the Washington Post. And we want to know every time 2001 was mentioned. We hit Command F, and that little search bar pops up for us as well. So we type in 2001, check that out. Every time it is mentioned on this page, it's highlighted. It looks like there were 4 matches, so we can click to see the next one actually, and it just takes us to it. That will help you in future assignments in different classes and in mine. That's it for today, guys.